People. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. The other day, the US government put out some sorts of alerts, and they were warning their residents, their citizens that plan to go to Jamaica. Listen, down there hot. Maybe only 3 or 4 places, I think 3 places, could be Portland, St. Mary, and maybe Narbrook or Cherry Gardens. One of them up at the place, me no remember. However, it seems as if by that false alert, the people in a Highgate, St. Mary, thought that they were safe. And specifically a young man, his name is KNOLL. It is said that KNOLL was playing a game of bingo or domino in the Highgate market, him and a couple other people, when a lone GUNMAN roll up with a tool, grab on him, let go about 3 pieces in his upper body, in his stomach. It is even said that one of those con exited KNOLL and went through a next young youth that was just an innocent bystander in the market. Based on the information word on the street, it is said that the people in Highgate were not prepared for this. Maybe because it is not a hot place. Them not used to hear GUNSHOT. Them not used to see people get caught up, brawling in a broad daylight just like that. So therefore, they had no prior experience that, listen, whenever you see man come, wheel and pop off, maybe you want disappear under the ground, maybe you want jump over the fence, maybe you want hide in the liquor store, maybe you want to do something. All of the persons were frozen like that movie. Nobody moved. The only person that moved was KNOLL and the other innocent person that got caught. Needless to say, KNOLL was taken out on the spots. When that occurred, the people must say, then hold on a minute. KNOLL is a youth where him come at the market every day, the typical farmer, the typical vendor. Me no know KNOLL for have any sorts of enemy. Me no know KNOLL for be involved in any sorts of thing. So how comes man come for KNOLL directly, grab on pan KNOLL, put on some pan KNOLL laid out, flat out, right on the spots. However, people, I am here to tell you, based on information, word on the street, and people, remember, word on the street is not always 100% accurate. However, wherever there is smoke, there is fire, meaning that something in a something. It is said that KNOLL has a brother. Don't know if the brother is a top KILLER, but him name a call up. Me no know if the brother sent out some sorts of hit past somebody or the brother was involved in the conspiracy to take out somebody. However, his name was being called up. So therefore, when his name was being called up, because when them do the roll call, he was not present, him did absent. They said to themselves, maybe since we can't find him, we're going to call him out. Maybe we should take a visit to the next of kin, his family member, his brother, and take out the brother. Then maybe he might show up. Maybe he might come for the reprisal, and maybe we can get him then and there. Moral of the story is this: KNOLL get caught up because of his brother. Innocent bystander get caught up because of KNOLL's and KNOLL's brother. The moral of the story is this: when you hear these travel advisory, it is not always 100% proof. It is just a warning to say that you have a least likely possibility of getting HURT in places like Portland, places like St. Mary. However, we cannot guarantee you that something might not pop off, a one-off incident. So therefore, I am here to tell you, as somebody that talks about news, have all the information of what is going on in Jamaica. Nowhere in a Jamaica not safe. Always be on your P's and Q's whenever you go anywhere, especially if it's not inside of the power station, and even in the power station is not safe. Don't have any sorts of friends or family that are involved in anything. Don't go to any sorts of place that is hot. Jamaica on a whole is a hotbed. So people, just go places on a need-to-go basis. The more you stay away from certain places and certain people, it is the greater probability that you'll be okay. Something can pop off at any time. Just don't be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called It Get Dread Pam Marcia from Natty Farmyard. Marcia is a lady from a place named Natty Farmyard that is way down in a Tread West. However, she operates a stall in the Linstead market. She sells ground provision, pineapple, anything, she sells it. She is not anybody that is involved in any sorts of criminality. Me no know if Marcia have any sorts of family that is involved in criminality. However, yesterday Marcia was at her stall, and for some reason, some sorts of GUNMAN pull up and just let go one in her head. Needless to say, Marcia was taken to the morgue. Marcia was not picked up by the paramedics. She lost her life on the spot. Marcia is a lady that used to have dreads. However, lately, Marcia cut off her ear and she died. She bleached it out. It is said that Marcia also lost her husband maybe about a year ago. Now people, don't you realize what is going on in Jamaica? Well, me talk about it every day, so therefore you must realize by now. Don't you realize that it is the hard-working people, the people where people have good for say about, the people where get up every day, till the soil, the farmers, the vendors, get up every day early a morning, pack up them goods to go to the market, sell, take good care of them family and themselves. These are the people that are being targeted. Don't you realize that these worthless lowlife in a Jamaica don't like to see progress? Success seems as if it puts a target on your head. People have problem with you, especially if you are successful. Now people, one thing that we know about Jamaica, it is the epicenter of bad mind. It is the epicenter of preying out people business and carry feelings and belly for them, because you see, other people gravitate to them. Other people like them because they are people person. So my point is this: while I don't know the motive can be coming from bad mind, meaning some other sorts of vendor. Some people where talk about them want extort, or even Marcia have some sorts of friend where do something where she don't know nothing at all about. So people, me just say, Marcia is the type of lady that has been in the market for forever and a day. She is well respected. She is well known. So therefore, whoever came for her, he knew exactly who he was coming for. There was no sorts of doubt that when somebody put one piece of corn in your head and you them come for, they want to make sure that they got rid of you. Now people, here's the thing, and this is my warning as it pertains to the incident that I spoke about in Highgate. People, if you have family that have aspirations of being bad man, them inna the game, them a gangster. And you know that, listen, this person hot, this person name a call upon one or two or multiple takeaway. Me just a say, maybe it might be in your best interest. Maybe it might be hazardous. Maybe it might be detrimental to your health that you take away yourself, leave the era, leave the parish. Go to some place new, start anew. Because these people, if them can't catch Quaco, them are going to catch him short. In the case of the story that I spoke about in Highgate, this man had no sorts of idea, or maybe he did. And even better, if you are involved, if you cannot be good, be very careful. Be very careful, meaning that give your family a warning, give your granny some sorts of heads up, give your mama some sorts of heads up. Tell them, say, you know, say, you grow me as a good youth. However, I am out here taking away people's life, thieving people's stuff, so therefore people kind of take some sorts of feelings and I carry belly for me. And therefore, because them a carry belly, me no want them deliver the wrath of the devil on you. So maybe you might want to give your granny some sorts of heads up, because she's not as frisky. When them people come, she can't get up and jump over any sorts of fence and take her herself as easily as you. Me just say, give your family some sorts of warning, put something on the notice board, make them know beforehand. Because whenever these people come, these people are not going to play. If them can't catch you, them are going to look for the next of kin. Them are going to look for somebody that they know that you value. So that is just the least that you can do for your family if you really love them. But people, here is the fact. Sometimes these people are doing all sorts of BS out there, and them so shame for go tell them brother, for go tell them mother, for go tell them granny. So you know, some do XYZ. So therefore they leave it up to chance and people. When you take chance and a like balloon, somebody head, somebody are gonna get BUST, meaning lose their life, point blank and period. Further on in the news and continuing on the theme of MURDER, MURDER. I am speaking about a triple that occurred in a place called Barrettown, Mount Zion to be specific. That is in St. James, close to Rose Hall, actually close to Little Pots. People, I have a video. In this video, it is nothing nice. I saw the three people laid out, flat out, Alibaba, carpet, spread out. Nobody was moving, nobody was gasping. Whoever came for them, they did them very, very badly. Preliminary information, don't know who is who, don't know the identities. However, what I do know, after the smoke clear, 3 people left flat out. As soon as I get some more information, I'll be sure to divulge ASAP. Further on in the news and still continuing on the theme of MURDER, MURDER. This time in Hanover, I have a video. Based on this video, there's a man slumped over some sorts of drink crates. He was BLOODY. It seems as if he got multiple rounds. There was one lady bawling out at the top of her lungs, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. That was echoed by somebody else a little distance away. People were calling, people were crying, call the popo, call the popo. However, people, based on the situation or condition that this man was in, if he make it, you would have to change his name to Grace, because it would have been simply amazing that he is still alive. More than likely, this man was just waiting, gasping on his last breath to visit his maker, whomever that is. People, at the end of the day, this just shows you the whole cross-section of Jamaica is cross-contaminated with violence. All sorts of evil people. It seems as if they cannot wait for the night, even in a brawling daylight, in a this incident on the seaside in a Hanover at some sorts of beach business. People, these youth clearly have no sorts of heart, have no sorts of conscience. Them no business a which part, what time, or business a ODEAD. Once you're on that list to be extinct, They are going to go for you and they are going to be relentless. Even if you're innocent, more if you're guilty, even if you're just a family member. If them can't catch Quaco, them catch him short. So people, just imagine when we see so many innocent people getting taken out in a very brutal way. Just imagine how many persons we've seen losing their life. Them take them out stone cold like some sorts of DOG on the street. If them do that to the innocent or the shot of Quaco, just imagine if and when them catch Quaco, what they are going to do to him. People, Jamaica is in a very sad state of affair. Point blank and period. So anyways people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.